to MiniLya. Of all the things that had happened last summer, becoming friends with Kadyn was the best. We had so much fun together and became best friends from day one. I noticed her eyes shining when she saw this turquoise fabric in our pile, so I'm gonna make something beautiful for our Barbie, even though this slippery fabric is so hard to handle. I had to spray water on it to keep it in place to trace the pattern. Water will make it stick to the tablecloth and wouldn't move while I'm tracing. Let's start with the front. If the fabric is less slippery like cotton, I would just need to pin the bottom, top, and all the notches. However, with this slippery silk, I have to use a lot of pins to make sure the seam lines match. Now sewing becomes much easier. Look, all of my stitches are on the seam line. To iron it open, I need to clip the curve and trim the notches. Mom helped me to iron it. Then I sewed the other side of the front, stitches by stitches. This is how it looks after ironing. Now I will make it shine with jewelry. This is the most fun part. I'm gonna make it beautiful the way I like. I took all the time in the world to try different shapes and beads and colors until I got it right. Handmade gifts are so much more special than commercial ones. I always make my own presents and put a lot of love in it for my loved ones. When I'm satisfied with the pattern, I sew it on one by one from center out. We're making this video as detailed as we could to make it easier for you to sew along with us. You see, when we have a perfect pattern, even a 7-year-old like me can sew it along nicely. Let's see how it looks on my doll. I'm really happy with what I made. Don't you think so? Now for the back. Make sure to mark the center back and side back because these two pieces doesn't look much different. This is the left and right side of the back. I'm going to attach the zipper to connect these two. But before that, I need to cut the zipper to the desired length and put a stop to its end. I have many Barbie dresses that have zippers broken because I didn't put the stop to it. Right sides facing and pin the seam line close to the zipper teeth. Then I sew it along. This is how it looks like when turning it over to the right side. Now I close the tail. This way the zipper was attached perfectly. So the front and the back of the dress is ready. Let's sew them together now. Mommy helped me to sew the lining layer. We need a lining layer to cover all the wrong side of the garment. Sew right sides facing and sew the neckline and the hemline. Then grade it down and trim the notches. Ironing is a bit tricky now. This is how Mom did it with the help of our tailor's hand. And then before sewing the last side seam together, don't forget to sew the hanging strip. Look carefully here. To sew the last lining side seam, the right sides are still need to face each other and sew on the wrong side. Hand sewing is not very difficult. You just need to follow the seam line. Mom said if your stitches was on track on one side and off track on the other side, it's because you didn't pin it right. When the inside is done, let's turn it over to do the last side seam. You may wonder how we can turn it over to the right side when everything was already sewed together. Well, there's a small place that was still opened, and we turn it over from here. See? Magic! I teamworked with my mom to pin the lining to the zipper. Then she sewed it with her invisible stitches. I will learn this tricky stitches one day. Finish nice and neat. It is specially made for you, Kadyn, and I hope you like it. Happy birthday, Kadyn!